Hi everybody, it's Linda coming to you live from Benicia, California. Today is May 12th. I did a whole video yesterday for you guys, but I did it on my work cell phone, which I couldn't upload to YouTube because I don't know how to get on YouTube if it's not on one of my standard phones or at home because I don't know the password. My son is sort of busy and gone, so I wasn't able to ask him. So I'm just gonna have to just get rid of that one. I even tried last night. You guys might know how. I know my son would have transferring it to my main computer to put it up, and I couldn't do it. I plugged it into my computer and I couldn't transfer it up. So anyway, I'm back. My friend told me this morning, hey, listen, can you switch where you're sitting? Because that illuminated light behind you kind of makes you, it fuzzes you out, kind of makes you look angelic. I said, and that's the point. But I turned it around in case the light was bothering you. And I told you guys this building is a very unique building with a lot of history. This is the town of Benicia was the first capital of California. And in fact, where I'm at is where the Pony Express used to go. Coming in from Placerville on a horse, they'd come down here, drop it off, the mail off here, and then go back to Placerville. So it's kind of cool. It's got a lot of history. Jack London wrote a couple of his books here, like I said, and the energy is pretty exciting. So sometimes things happen. I read for a client. He was a tall guy, and his wife was here, and his son was here. Very tall, and he had his arms crossed, like, you know. So they had lost a daughter, tragically. And I'm reading this beautiful energy. It's her. She's coming through, and I could tell that the father wasn't particularly, I mean, he's listening, but he's not particularly into me. I think the mother, you know, because she said I hit things that were dead on. Kate threw the curtain behind me onto the floor. It was like, okay. In fact, the gal that was sitting here said, who's now my friend, she said, well, do you believe she's here now? It was weird. And that curtain has never fallen since then. So that was that little beautiful energy, Kate. And then yesterday, the readings I was doing, I want to hit that volcano because I read for you guys. Maybe it wasn't supposed to load up. Maybe I'm wrong on something. Maybe that's why all this stuff happened. I'm moving this back a little bit. Okay, so let me ask about the volcano in Hawaii. Now, I read before on the volcano in Hawaii, and it was all these happy cards. So I don't know if the things that happen are minimal, like it's not going to be as bad as you think. But let's see if that baby's going to explode again. So, let me clear my energy. Can you tell me if that volcano is going to erupt again? Can you tell me if that volcano is going to erupt again? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I hear from them, they're saying something. They're actually saying no. But I throw the cards too to make sure, just to double check. Everybody's upset. It feels tough. It's not that it's not tough. So when the Nine of Cups shows, it's a yes card. So I think there's going to be probably some eruption, but it's not tragic. There's no swords. There's no tower. There's people coming together. People. It's going to cost some money to take care of this. It's going to change some things, but it's not as devastating as people thought. It's like everybody's like, yeah, okay. So for some reason, it's not showing that it's horrible, horrible. Okay. So, I guess you guys have heard a lot of stuff on the news. One thing I want to read about is that Ford guy, because somebody wrote and said there was 2 women running against him. I said it was a guy. Sometimes women shows up as men and men show up as women, but let me double check on Ford, okay? Ford in Canada. I don't remember his first name. Tell me about Ford in Canada. Is he going to end up winning in Canada? Is he going to end up winning in Canada? Is he going to end up winning in Canada? Okay. Ooh, he's not a very nice man. He stands with the demon. Ooh, interesting, someone said, because look, 2 women are showing. So, no, he's not going to win. He's not going to win. There's celebration. They're not showing which woman wins, but it's definitely showing a powerful woman winning. I don't know the names of the women. If you want to send me that too, and I can look at each one. But celebration, you guys. He doesn't win. There's trouble with him too. There's legal trouble coming up with him. Okay, so now let's do the stuff everybody so loves to do. Pence. Tell me about Pence. Because he said the Mueller thing needs to go. And there's a lot of people who are saying that Pence is evil, if not more evil, than Trump. And I'm sure I've read on Pence before. But I just want to see if that thing that Pence said has anything to do with, will he interrupt or will he cause an interruption? Tell me about Pence and the Washington, D.C., our country. Is Pence involved? Because there's people that say he was actually a good guy at one time, and it's ugly who he is now. He's always been, you know, he spent money illegally. So it's not like he's a saint. It must be hard for him with Trump cheating and lying. Ooh. No, he's got nothing to do with... Ooh, thank you. There's lightness after this. There's some powerful energy form that's actually interrupting this. And I'm talking about the other side powerful. I think Pence has to pack his family and go. So something's getting ready to come up that's going to turn. Now, it might be 2 years. I'm so sorry, you guys. But it's definitely like it's getting ready to change. Pence is just holding on as best as he can. But idolizing Trump isn't working out for him. He's got great disappointment. Great disappointment. It's kind of ugly. Now, also, it's police or military coming in. So there's something getting ready to happen, maybe even by July, that's like boom, boom. So he's like, whoa. I do not see him becoming president. I do not. Okay, so I just have to ask about Rudy, who called the Stormy Daniels, he called the Stormy Daniels attorney a pimp. Mr. Ambulance Chaser himself. This is a lying, conniving. God, I remember when I used to like Giuliani, and it's really sad that he's turned in. I mean, his own firm asked him to go, so yeah, he's all that. He's going to end up getting dumped. But let's double check. So Giuliani, is he actually helping Trump? Is there something I should tell everybody about Giuliani? Is there some forecast I can let everybody know about? Because I know you speak and you speak loudly. You just showed me Pence going down, which was very sad. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What can you tell me about Giuliani? You know, Giuliani feels like his mental status is changing, like he's not right. You know, there's some really good people that I read, really good people, but they actually believe that, you know, the FBI and everybody's corrupt. There's like, oh, yeah. But here's the deal. Why did all this happen in the first place? It's because of Donald Trump. If he hadn't fired Comey, none of this would be taking place. But he had to fire him, and he had to go on the news and say it was because of the Russia investigation. So what part of Trump is not taking, you know, and everybody, it's fake news, it's fake this. It's very hard to watch. It's very sad. But can Giuliani actually help? I heard the White House, you can hear crickets. That's how little staff's there. And all he does is golf or sit in his bedroom. Probably watching Roseanne shows. What can I tell? I mean, Giuliani. Giuliani. Tell me about Giuliani. He wants so much to be in the light of Trump. Even though Trump sort of dissed him, you know, because I think he was promised, he came out and did all this stuff, and then Trump dissed him. No, he's having to walk away. He's having to walk away. There's battling that's going to happen, you guys. There's a war coming on. He's a fool. He does the fool's work. He's going to get hurt by Trump again, or hit. You know, they were asking him to have like a debate with that attorney. He won't do it because he knows this guy's way faster, way younger, and way with it. Listen, I got to tell you guys, I was driving the other day and I had a strong feeling, and we'll take a look, that something's getting ready to hit before the end of this month. Like we're like that, aha, oh, like, whoa. Because it's like, it feels like the volcano is bubbling up, but something's getting ready to hit. So, let me just ask. So tell me. And then Trump, I guess, was in Indiana and saying, everybody tells me that I probably should do more than the 8 years. Everybody. He always says that. Everybody. I always write to him. Who's everybody? You're going to have to define everybody, because everybody out here isn't saying that. I mean, I know there's people that love him, and I don't want to rain on their parade, but he's not going to do. I mean, we'll be lucky to see him do the whole 4 years. Now, remember, I didn't see impeachment. I see attempts, but I don't see impeachment. But I do see indictments hitting him, slamming him. It's almost like he can't handle it anymore, so he's backing off. So, you were telling me something was getting ready to happen. What is it that I can tell everybody? What is it that I can tell everybody? And I want to thank everybody. I'm sorry that I'm booked coming up to August. I'm very, very happy to be so popular, but I don't want to raise my rates, so I have to leave it at that. So I'm sorry, but I want to get everybody that needs a reading in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes. So they're saying yes to my question, or to my inquiry about, is something getting ready to happen? So there is an explosion. Guess what, though? It's coming off with a woman. So there's a battle. Battle is going on. People are trying to pick up the swords off the battlefield. Big time disappointment, heartache, news. There's news coming in. I think there could be more people. Actually, we'll be all happy. But as prophesied, more people are going to end up with their back up against the wall. Did I already ask you guys? I don't know if you remember, but of course you can't answer me back. But did I already ask if Cohen was going to spill the beans? Is Cohen going to spill? Because that money went somewhere. And the fact that Trump's not out there denying it. Listen, I don't know what Cohen did, but he didn't do it on my watch. Because he's the type, you know what I'm saying? He's the type to say, oh, hell no. No, no. But he's kind of, like, I guess he told Giuliani, no, I don't know anything about it. But hello, he lies about everything. He lies about his weight. He lies about his health. He lies about his taxes. He lies about the best health care we're ever going to have. He says, I'm doing the best taxing, which was written by lobbyists, by the way. So tell me, is Cohen going to... Ooh, guess what I just saw? I think I've heard this from other psychics too. I just saw people in the Capitol standing in line, like being demolished or diminished. It's like people are, we got a lot of stuff going on, you guys. It's going to be sad. But the other part of it is that the right people stand forward. And the other part of it is the healing that's going to take place. Because actually, at the end of the day, although he'll be the worst president in the history books, it's going to be cathartic. It's going to start a new beginning for us. So try not to get too riled up. I know we shouldn't judge him or make fun of him. Although every time I see him, I start craving an orange crush. But what can I tell everybody about Cohen? Please tell me the truth, the whole truth. What can I tell? But like I said, I have these beautiful clients and people I know. They just really love him. I mean, they really think he's draining the swamp. But his own base is falling to the wayside by some of the stuff he's doing. And he's not doing it. He just says things. Anything Obama touched, he wants to destroy, but he doesn't realize how many people he's hurting. And it's all about him, you guys. He's the biggest narcissist I think I've ever seen in the public. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he's going to be upset that he has to do this. They got more stuff on him. He actually is looking at big jail time. He's going to do what he has to do, like a thief in the night. He's going to do what he has to do to get the hell out of there. But check this out, you guys. So is that representing Stormy Daniels, the reason all this happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, so now remember, I do readings as far as cards. I don't like to show the cards because I don't need input about what other people say. I just use it as my map. You know how Teresa Caputo, when she's reading, she draws on a pad? Well, that's kind of like my ability to move forward, to be able to see things. But the demon is on top of him, on top of Cohen, and he is really, really feeling bad. He's not feeling very good. I think what could be happening, and we'll see, because you got this on record, I'm almost seeing like maybe this judge is going to say, yeah, well, you know, because remember some guy wrote and said 2 women were assaulted by that guy in New York and they shouldn't be in it. But the judge said, you're not the legal representation of them, so give me something in law that says that they should be, you know, all this communication should be cut down. There's more stuff coming, you guys. And I also feel, Cohen's back is against the wall. And I feel maybe his wife, maybe that's his wife, because there's females saying, just do it. Just make sure that we're out of this. Just please do this. So that's getting ready to happen. I'm going to read on Mueller too, but I wanted to read real quick. You know, Melania Trump. We want to have the children. Well, she said she had a college education and she does not. Just like Trump with his 5 deferments from serving, but yet can call McCain that he's not a hero. You know, it's so crazy I shouldn't even mention it. That's how crazy it is. But Melania, and she also has her parents here who have no education, but they got like what, the Einstein? They got like the top, well, you know, it's all because who he knew. But tell me about Melania and all this stuff. I'm telling you guys, and I don't know if I told you before, and forgive me because I forget what I say, but I'm feeling that that Melania, when everything starts coming down, she won't be with him. I mean, she's leaving him. She's taking Barron too. She's leaving him. And I feel really sad for Barron because he does have some sort of issue. But I feel him coming out from underneath Trump is going to be good. His dad is just so, I don't know, it just doesn't feel warm and fuzzy. These kids of his, the older kids, they move heaven and earth for his love. But really, at the end of the day, except he's attracted to his daughter, but I don't know. I think he wants to make amends with his kids, but it's hard for him because he's not a loving person. He didn't really have love when he was young. Trump didn't. It feels like he even got beaten or hit pretty hard. Okay, so tell me about Melania. I'm just curious. What's Melania? She lives a whole separate life than Donald Trump. A whole different life. God, what an embarrassment he is. So she's totally miserable. She absolutely hates. She hates this. There he is. She has someone else that she'll meet. Someone that makes her happy. So she's going to have two paths she could go. I think they'll pay her off and she'll head out. She won't testify against him. I don't see her saying anything. I don't think she wants to know anything. I mean, she steals whatever she steals Michelle Obama's speeches. She steals pamphlets. I don't know who the hell's working with her and doing this stuff. But it's kind of like a slap in the face. And I don't think she knows any different. But if I was working for someone and stealing things, it's like, what? Because I don't think she has the ability to know what the hell she's doing. But she stands with the demon too. He's evil. He's straight up evil. She's so unattracted to him. She has to fake this every step of the way. She's actually looking forward to the battle so she can pack her shit and go. She wants out. I don't know. I'm even feeling, and we'll see, you guys, if it leaks or something. I'm even feeling her telling him if he was to go another 4 years, she may head out or she may take Barron and go to Europe or something. I'm not feeling her wanting to stay at all. Okay, so last but not least, you guys, let's do a little something on Mueller. Let's just see how he's doing. My favorite guy. Vietnam vet, a Republican. He's a Republican, you guys. But that's the swamp. That's the people that are horrible. Because this jerk-off that lies every second of the day, he can't tell the truth to save his life. It's just who he is. Can't pay attention. He's definitely got some sort of attention deficit disorder. And trying to make Mueller out to be a bad guy, which you know Mueller is furious. But Mueller is like, he's got something. Something's coming up. I almost feel like all this waiting will drive you crazy. But I almost feel like he's like, do it. Fire me. Go ahead, do it. That's what I felt now. What was that commercial where the guy used to put something on his shoulder and said, come on, knock it off. Poor Mueller. And now they're going to do some finance thing where they're going to look into the money they're spending for that Devin. Oh, let's read on Devin real quick. I got to do that too. Okay, let's do Mueller. Tell me about Mueller. Give me something to give everybody. Where does he stand now? How is he doing? He's busy. Oh my God. This is taking a toll on him. He'll be so done and dusted with this. I think he'll be offered, things and he's like, huh. Like, because the new people are coming in and they're going to drain the swamp. It's affecting his family life. It's affecting his life. He doesn't like that. So he's working hard and there's some definite things that are getting ready to come forward. And again, remember I told you guys a woman has something to do with this? I don't know who it is. So he's very patient. Jesus, he's more patient than me. But he's bringing in information. He's bringing in, a judgment will happen, you guys. A judgment will happen. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. But he's setting it up to where even if they pounce him out, it's still going to happen. Like this Cohen thing isn't Mueller. It's a whole different ballpark. So they can't touch him on that. And I think the Cohen thing is more upsetting to Trump because it feels like some stuff is coming out. I feel in May, I don't know if it's because of Cohen or Mueller, but I feel in May, there's like, we're going to get these boom, 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 this information. Just remember, okay? Sometimes I'm not good with time frames, but that's what I'm feeling. So I wanted to read the last but not least, Devin Nunes from Fresno. Tell me about Devin Nunes. What can I say? And thank you guys for all your support. I have some great people. I have a friend I'm going to talk to on Sunday. It's going to help me with my site. I have another friend that's going to help me with my YouTube because my son is like got a social life and doesn't want to have to work for mommy 24/7, even though, you know, I'm paying the rent. Hold on. I dropped a card. What card is it? This is sort of a mystery, working underneath the table. What can you tell me about Mueller? And listen, when all this is done and dusted, you guys, I'm coming off YouTube. I don't need to do this anymore. My job is done. Y'all will be good. Somebody's paying him. Somebody's pushing money his way. There's some underhanded thing that's going on. He's battling. He's not going to get voted in again. He'd just do anything, anything. I'll do anything for you, dear. So, he's leaving with his hat in his hand looking down. I don't think he'll get kicked out before he's voted out. Sorry, you guys. But I do see things coming back on him after he's out. So, subpoenas are coming. It's almost like, I hate to say it, but it's like crowds of people saying, like, crucify him. And I know that's not good to do, but it's like people are so angry and they're just going to really ream the ending of this presidency. It's just, whoa. And they're going to get rid of anybody that had anything to do with this underhanded stuff. This is a big, I think even Paul Ryan, who had kind of been thinking that he would be president one day, not. Anything, remember I told you guys this before. Trump leaves like this, like get away from me. I see anything he touched turns to shit. I see all kinds of businesses backing out. Anything related with the Trump name is crap. Like Bill Cosby is now. So yeah, he's gone. And that's good to see. Because when I read, you know, I have to tell you what I see. And if it was sunshine lollipops. And for a while, I got to tell you, Trump was showing before I was on this tube when I was reading with Kirsten. Oh, yeah, he was showing happy. He just thought he was the best thing since sliced bread. But he's not. So goodbye, good night, or good day. And I'll try to come next week because this next weekend I'm not here. I'm taking some sort of camping trip with some friends. So, okay. Ciao.